Hey familia, you're listening to Sip and Chisme, powered by Cafecito and Chisme, where we sip slow, talk real, and go deep. I'm Mond.
I'm Allie Rain, and we're about to get raw and unfiltered.
So let's pour up that cafecito and let's get into it. Welcome back, guys, to another episode. We're your hosts, Allie Rain and Mon. Today, we're talking about identity. So,
Identity.
yeah.
What's that?
What does identity mean to you?
I mean, I've heard it before to where identity's been stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I think identity, it's like your character, like who you are as a person. There's different meanings, I think, to identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your definition of it?
Like, who am I as a person? I mean, I think I have I have my own identity, right?
Yeah.
You have yours.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like other people can identify me as someone else versus who I identify myself with, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
I think the same for me too. People can say like, I'm a certain person around them, in a different kind of surrounding.
Yeah.
And then when they see me the way that I am now, I think they're still going to identify me as that person that I was back then.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
You know?
That's true.
So,
But like since there's been some changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've had like life experiences and growth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of growth. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What kind of growth? What's changed? I guess let's go back to it. Who were you 5-10 years ago versus who you are now?
Oh, I was just a messed up person.
Yeah.
I guess you could say like my identity was stolen. Like how you said earlier, with my identity, just finding myself in a place where I was in just a really dark place. I basically had like the enemy telling me that I was not good enough, or telling me that, I'm just not the person that that God made me to be. Right.
You feel like the enemy was like placing, negative thoughts.
Yeah.
And like you believing it.
Yeah. It's almost like the enemy taking captive of my thoughts.
Yeah.
Saying that I wasn't worthy. I guess I went through this time this place and time where everything was just dark. I didn't know who I was. I felt like the friends that I was around were my friends, and they weren't. The people that I surrounded myself with, they didn't care about me.
Yeah.
They didn't care about who I was, honestly, because all it was just hanging around those people or being in that environment. It was more so like dimming my light.
Yeah.
Because again, I didn't know my identity. Because I was trying to find it in things and places and I guess like substances, like substance abuse, alcohol, drugs, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And looking back now, it's like, I just know that my identity was stolen from these people that I felt like comfort in, because I didn't have a place to go.
Right.
Sorry, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh no. I mean, I feel the same way too. It's like, for me, if I was to think of myself 5-10 years ago, I am like such a different person than I am today.
Yeah.
Like if you met me 5-10 years ago and you're still judging me based off of that person, that is no longer who I am today. Because, I mean, you just mentioned it, like you didn't know who you were. You didn't know your identity. It's almost like feel lost. I mean, that's how I felt. Like I was lost. I didn't know who I was. And so I was going and hanging out with people that I probably shouldn't be hanging out with.
Yeah.
Spending time with people who knew, like my dad and my mom would not approve of these people, or
Mhm.
doing things with, these groups that weren't good for me, my heart,
Mhm.
my soul, my future.
Yeah.
But I didn't know better.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know our identity in Christ yet,
Yeah.
or at least for me. I felt like oh man, we're supposed to be raw and unfiltered, right?
Yeah,
um
100%. That's what we're here for.
I just feel like I was trying to find my identity in these people. I felt like what they were telling me, that
What were
it
some
was it was good enough, right? It made me
Yeah.
feel good. It was like trying to fill a void.
What were they telling you? Like, if you can think back, like, what are some things
Like good or
that were said?
bad.
No, let's focus on things that were in our mind. Like, I'm thinking 5, 10 years back. Like,
I mean, honestly, for me, like again, it was a dark time in my life, and I wanted to kill myself. I had suicidal thoughts.
oh,
I resulted to drugs. I drank a lot.
Mom,
Yeah. Um,
is that why you don't drink right now?
well, that, but also too, like, you know how when you go through life and you're trying to find your identity,
Yeah.
you soon realize like God didn't intend for me to be in a space like that,
Right.
or like like around those people,
Right.
because I just know like in my soul, it's like when you have a discernment, like God's trying to tell you like you're not supposed to be there.
He gives you warning signs for sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like when you're so like not in the word, or like
Or maybe you don't even know Christ at that time.
I didn't know Christ
Yeah.
at the time. So during that time, it was just a dark, dark place, and I didn't know who I was. And everything that I was trying to fill that void with was just, it was just,
Filler.
yeah, it didn't even feel good, to be honest.
Or like it was like temporary happiness. Would you say that?
Um, for the moment,
Yeah.
but then it was like just going back
Yeah.
to my room in a dark place, literally, and just like feeling empty, lost, like
Girl, I feel you on that one.
I just, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like very, very lost. Like just lost.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is lost.
Yeah. No, and I feel you too, because I felt the exact same way. Like, I mean, you mentioned it earlier where you didn't have an identity, right? And so you
Mhm.
were, hanging out with certain people or in certain crowds.
Yeah.
Um, but now you mentioned, now you know your identity, and it's your identity in Christ, right? And so
Yeah.
I was the same way. Like, I grew up as a, Catholic. I went to church. We went to Sunday service, and I did my, I was baptized and did my communion, but like I didn't actually truly, truly know who Christ was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
I
yeah,
didn't know Christ at all.
but same for me. Like, I knew of him. Like, I know
Yeah.
like there's a God.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I felt like there's somebody higher, there's
Yeah.
somebody up there, right? But I
Yeah.
never, again, my like growing up in my family, like my family's Buddhist.
Yeah. Oh, I
Um
remember.
so like they think like they believe in reincarnation, they believe in like, lighting up candles and speaking to spirits. Is like, what is that,
Right.
right? But at the same time, like again, growing up, I didn't know.
Right.
So I'm thinking like, oh, that's okay, when really it's not. And at the same time, I'm like trying not to be disrespectful, because
Right.
again, those are my parents.
Right. Yeah. I
So
get that.
it's just the way that I grew up, it is just kind of like, it was never like, hey, you need to like know who you are in this,
Right.
because it was always like one place or this place, and trying to find loving all the wrong
Yeah,
things
it's good
in
that
wrong
you. I
places.
like that you said that because you were like your parents kind of told you, "Hey, this is who you are." It's almost like our parents and then the people who surround us, like you just mentioned,
Yeah.
they will try to put you in a box and say
Mm-hmm.
you are this person or
Yeah.
this is you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many times to where like I've in my mind like I knew like I've always wanted better. Like we didn't grow up with money. Like we didn't grow up. Yes, we went to church, but like we grew up like super like low poverty. Like that's
Yeah.
my family.
Yeah.
But
Same.
like I always knew like, hey, I want a better life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but because I always had that vision
Mm-hmm.
and that thought behind me, I always worked hard. But I did have people like, especially growing up,
Yeah.
who is she? Who does she think she is?
Mm. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
Breather moment.
I'm gonna cry with you. It's okay.
All right, after the breather moment. um, I feel like people would try to put you in a box,
Yeah.
and then you start to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
So like you mentioned earlier, like your struggles, 5-10 years ago, similar things, similar vibe. Like I
Yeah.
was, yes, I knew of Christ, but I didn't know him. So like yes, I was also going out like 4 or 5 times a week. The only day we did not go out was like maybe a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and that's only because there was no spots open that day. Um, but I started hanging out with this group, right? And there was this one particular female that I was always hanging out with, and I thought she was my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm like 18, 19 at this point. I thought she was my friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we were always like going out. She would get high. I wouldn't. I hated smoke. I did try it. I hated getting high. It's just like I did not feel in control.
Yeah.
But I drank a lot. I drank
Mm-hmm.
a lot with her. There's a specific neighborhood or street in our neighborhood where there's all these bars we would go to. Her dad worked there. Um, he was a provider of something. But yeah, we would always go there, and I was, it was good. I know it sounds funny, but like I felt like I was a cool kid because one, it's you're only supposed to be 21 to you
Yeah.
have to be 21 to get in, right? But I could
Yeah.
get in.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I had some friends also in school too where I would see them out in public and they were like, "Oh," and I could see that their parents are like, "Don't talk to her." And I'm like, "Wait, why?"
Oh.
Why?
Yeah.
Um and that's when it kind of hit me like, "Oh, shoot, I've been put in this box because I'm associated with these people,
Yeah.
but that's not me."
Mm. I feel that because I think a time and a place for me. So
Yeah.
So let's go back. I used to work at a strip club. I was only a waitress.
Oh,
Only.
no offense to anyone
um,
else, all love.
yeah, no offense to anybody else that works at the strip club. But I was always, I mean, mind you, I worked at night. So it was always like a party, going out, doing something, drinking, taking drugs, basically just trying to fill the void, right? And just hanging out and identified as like I'm cool because I'm friends with them
Right.
and they like know everybody,
You
right?
get into all the hottest places. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get
Oh,
you
100%.
everything, right?
Yep.
We were the waitresses that made the most money. We were the waitresses that everyone knew. But again, like you saying, being put in that box, I was being put in this box of like, oh man, you don't even want to know the words.
Well, say it. I mean, raw and unfiltered. Like, what are?
That I had that
I mean, it's up to
that I
you.
was the B word, that I
Mm-hmm.
was a hoe,
Oh,
um,
oh,
that
I've heard the whole one so many times.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's just me and my girls having fun, or like
mm-hmm,
my some girls, right, having fun. We got to point out because we used to like getting on the bars and like dancing, doing our thing, and one of my peers, or what do we
yeah,
even call them now? Like peers, old friends, kind of old friend, because
somebody
wasn't
back in the
really
day.
someone back in the day. She had just broken up with her dad's, well, her baby daddy or her
Mm-hmm.
kid's dad.
Yeah,
As soon as he sees us walk on stage, look at those hoes getting on the stage. Like immediately,
Yeah.
and then like he was like 5, 6 of his guys, so immediately I was considered. I was yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just like you, bro, like you don't even know me.
Yeah.
Like
But that's the thing. Nobody knows you.
yeah,
Nobody knows you better than God. He knows like every single strand of hair that you have. So
yeah,
like again, nobody knows you, nobody knows me, nobody knows you. It's just when you surround yourself with certain people or a certain crowd or somebody that drinks too much alcohol or does drugs or they like to, I don't know, be a hoe.
well, it's not
You
funny, but
get
it's like
put
you
in
get
this box
yeah,
because the same way that they identify you in that box, you're also identifying yourself in that box because you're surrounding yourself around that environment so much.
it's almost like
So,
that guilty by association kind of thing,
yeah.
right?
So like when that becomes a thing and you start identifying yourself as that, then that's when the enemy can come into your mind and take it captive and you start believing those lies.
Mm-hmm.
You start thinking like, "Oh, damn, maybe I am a hoe."
Oh,
Or,
that's so good.
"Oh, damn, maybe I am a bee. Oh, damn, maybe I
Maybe I
don't
just
deserve this love or maybe I don't deserve the friends that I do have now or maybe in all honesty, maybe I don't deserve God,
yeah,
right?
or I'm not worthy of
I'm
it.
not worthy of God's love.
Oh yes, yeah.
So yeah, just being put in that box and people identifying you in that box and then again, you start to believe the lies and you start to just say to yourself like, "Dang, okay, well this is me."
Mm-hmm.
Because again, I'm not worthy of God's love.
Yeah.
God ain't looking for me.
Oh my gosh, I felt that so many times growing up. Like afterwards too, because I'm like, especially when you're in those situations,
Mhm.
like that one I was just describing,
Yeah.
I knew like this isn't the life that I wanted.
Yeah.
Like I do not want to. I know that I am not this person,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, dang. But what if I do start going to church? God don't want me there. I'm not good enough to go there,
Yeah.
and so I refused to go because I believed the lies people have said,
Yeah.
like you just mentioned,
Yeah.
and it's hard. It's hard to get past that.
Because it starts to become like real like
Yeah.
loud to where it's like it just overtakes your whole identity and that's who
Yeah.
you basically be or supposedly become, right?
Yeah.
Because you just kind of take it and then you become it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then now people once you start to believe it, people see you and you're like, yeah, well, yeah, that's what you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you are.
Like that's you.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's almost like you have like the devil here on one shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have like God's angel on the other.
Yeah.
And it's like you
One's
whose
louder
voice,
than the other.
yeah, whose voice are you listening to the most?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times, especially if we if continue to put ourselves in those environments or hanging out with certain people that we know we're not supposed to hang out with. And I think it even goes down to like the music we're listening to,
Mm-hmm.
the movies we're watching. Like,
Yeah.
where's our heart at
Mm-hmm.
in those moments? And so, whatever we're feeding our soul,
Yeah.
that's what we're going to hear the most.
Yeah. That's good.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like in hindsight, if I look back, because now, like I mentioned earlier, I'm so different from who I was like 5, 10 years ago.
Same.
So different. Like
Yeah.
Christ found me. I love him so much. And I now in hindsight, like I know that all of that was a lie. And that was only because I was feeding my soul all of the negativity part. And I was believing those lies that people would say about me.
Yeah.
Or that the enemy
Same.
would plant.
Yeah.
And then also like the music too. Like I love music. Music is like it
Yeah.
drives me, right? So like but like hearing a song over and over again, and if it's promoting like sadness or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
infidelity or whatever, I'm gonna really start to believe like this is my life. That's who I
Yeah.
am.
I used to listen to sad music all the time
Yeah. And how did you
because it
feel?
made me more sad.
Exactly. It
I
made
was
you
like,
more
oh my
sad.
God, I'm gonna cry
I
even
mean,
more because that's how I feel.
but then it's like, then it turns into a cycle, right? It's because it's like, oh, I'm sad. Well, I'm
Yeah.
listening to sad music. Maybe,
Because then it's going to make me better. But really, it's not because it's just validating your sadness.
yeah.
And
Oh,
you're not supposed,
100%.
God doesn't want you to be sad.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. And
So,
I'm like so glad that I do know Christ now
same.
because I'm at peace now. Like I know that those are lies, and I know that I didn't have to listen to those people
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, Christ loves us,
Yeah.
and just like for those listening, like He loves you.
Yeah. Jesus loves you.
Jesus
God
loves
loves you. God has
Yeah.
all the love in the world for
Yeah.
everyone, every single body.
Oh,
So,
100%. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like for me, I just came to like Christ a couple like I didn't come to Christ. Christ came to me. Or you know what? I will say He's always been there for me in hindsight. I just started to pay attention to Him because I was at my rock bottom. Like I had no one else to go to. Like
Well, He
nothing.
is your rock. He is your foundation. You have to
Amen.
realize that He's your rock. If today's episode spoke to you, we'd love for you to share it. Post it, text it, send it to your group chat. Someone else might need this reminder too. We're so honored to do life and faith with y'all. Until next time, keep your heart open, your cafecito warm, and your hope alive.